Welcome to our messaging app. You may have been wondering where to start with the email marketing app. Messaging will allow you to do endless things, such as sending multiple campaigns to contacts, have access to various templates for special occasions like purchase confirmations and seasonal sales, as well as organizing as many contact lists as you'd like. Once you understand the ins and outs of messaging, you will be able to track which contacts should be removed from your list and view how many click-throughs you've had from your email blasts. We will take a look at the basics, such as adding contacts and sending email blasts. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Working with contacts. What is the contact section? The contact section contains the list of all the contacts added on the current account, including their name, email, status, source, phone number, and date of creation. Contacts can be added by the administrator manually or through the import process, or submitted by customers via blog event sign-up. Contacts can also be added during a chat section, as well as by filling out a form on the connected website. You can divide your contacts into segments to maintain a personal approach to each group. How to create a contact. Adding contacts are crucial to sending email messages, of course. Luckily, you can use these contacts any way you like. You may see an option to view segments. Segments will help you organize your contacts into groups. To learn how to organize contacts this way, check out the article How to Segment Your Audience in Messaging. Whatever will help you decide who to send certain emails to, you can easily do it. Don't want to send seasonal sale announcements to your employees' emails? No problem. Number 1. First, go to the contact section by choosing it in the Administration tab. You will see a list of all added contacts. You can filter the view by selecting the type of contacts you want to see. In the contact section, you can also provide details for other fields like gender, date of birth, company, etc. Number 2. Click Add Contacts and choose either to add a single contact or multiple contacts. To add a single contact is simple and should see personal details you can fill out for the contact. To add multiple contacts at once, you will need to import a XLSX or CSV document. Then follow the instructions to upload the file. Your contacts will automatically be added. But what if you want to separate your contacts into different groups? Perhaps some contacts are all German-speaking contacts. This would be important to know if you need to send a German language newsletter, for example. How to create a custom field. You can also add custom fields to store more personal information about your contacts. This is done in the Contact Field section under the Configurations tab. You will be taken to a list of your fields, which shouldn't show anything your first type creating a field. And it will display the date it was updated or added, the number of contacts with that field, and if the field is active or not. You can turn off fields if you no longer want to view a particular field, such as employee emails. When you click Add Contact Field in the upper right-hand corner, give your custom field a name and define the type of information that will be added to this field for your contacts. You can choose the type of field, like a date if you want to know when they joined your email list, description of the field, and active status. Don't forget to save the field. Now you'll be able to add this field to any contacts or groups of contacts you'd like. Blasts. What are email blasts? Blasts are single email messages sent to a wide group of recipients. There are 2 types of blast campaigns in the True Visibility messaging platform: email blasts and SMS blasts. This will come in handy if you want to send weekly newsletters to announce huge holiday deals, for example. How to create an email blast. Click on the My Campaigns menu tab at the top of the screen to see blasts. Autoresponders and automation. Click on Blast to make a new email blast. You will see an Add Blast button that will direct you to choose a blast template. You can filter the templates by category, channels, SMS or email, and language. Simply click Choose on the template you've decided to use. You can also choose to work off of a blank template and add blocks to them later in order to personalize your background, images, and any other widget placement. Next, give your blast a name. Select the type of blast you want to deliver. Then click the green check mark to continue. You'll be taken to the email creation tool, which will allow you to build the look of your email blast. You'll see a form to fill out the name of your email blast, which only you will see to help you organize and keep track of email blasts. The email it will be sent from, recipients you want to send to, the subject line of the email, and the preview text, both of which your contacts will see before opening the email. You can choose to work on the body of the email in HTML format or plain text. But if you have images you would like to place in your message, we suggest working in the HTML format. Images, color, call to action buttons all make for a better marketing email. You can customize the body of the email by clicking the tiny Add button within the tool. This will give you options to add content blocks like images, text, YouTube video, or form data. You can also choose the layout if you want columns in your email. You can add social media buttons and other buttons with a hyperlink, such as your landing page. You want to give leads and customers options to purchase something within the email? There is a payment option here as well. If you are sending an email to an individual or a select few contacts about a chatbot callback, for example, you can do that by hitting the chat option. There are easy undo and redo buttons if you make a mistake. And hey, you can even view how your email will look on a mobile device. Do this by clicking the preview button. Ready to send? Click the send button to send immediately or hit the small arrow to see a drop-down menu, which will give you options to schedule an email blast at a later date. This makes it extra convenient to plan your email marketing ahead of time. Just confirm your email message, and you're all set. Hint: it's good to always send yourself the email messages so you can see how the subject line and preview text look. Autoresponders. What are autoresponders? Autoresponders are emails that are sent to recipients in response to an external event being triggered. A simple example would be to send a birthday email when a contact's birthday comes up. Constant communication with your customers is important to keep a steady relationship with them. Other events would be sending the contact a message whenever a new blog post is published or their order shipped. Autoresponders can be sent to both external users, contacts, and website owners. An autoresponder about a form being submitted would be an example of one set up for a website owner. How to create an autoresponder? On the top navigation menu, click the My Campaigns tab, then click the Autoresponders option. On the next screen, you can edit current autoresponders in your account, or you can create a new one by clicking the Autoresponder button at the top right corner. Choose an email template for the message just like you had done with email blasts. When you've given the autoresponder a name, click the green check to continue. You will see a similar tool as you did when creating email blasts. The difference this time is the scenario bar on the right-hand side to select which triggers will set off the autoresponders. Once you've added the blocks and widgets you want to your email message, move over to the scenario bar to select the source, scenario, and event feed. You can also choose when to send them, either immediately or only on certain days of the week. Instead of sending autoresponders, you can choose to activate them to send on their own when a scenario is triggered. Once you click Activate, your autoresponder will activate automatically. You can then exit the wizard if you like, or you can view the statistics of your autoresponders, which will show you how many emails were delivered, opened, and clicked on. You can even view the top links that are clicked on within the autoresponder and where in the world they are sent. How to create an email template. It's totally fair if you want to create your own template, and it's easy to do. Let's say you know exactly what type of layout you will want for most emails sent from your business address. Let's go over how to create a template from scratch. Designing the template. Designing your own template can be extremely fun if you are the creative type. An easy way to start is by clicking the Templates field under the Configuration tab. You'll see an Add Template button. However, click the arrow to see the option to create a template. You can also import a template you've worked on in the past, but you will need your export code in order to import a template. When creating a template from scratch, you'll be prompted to choose a name for this template as well as the subject line of the email, both of which are required. Select the language that will be written, and read in the template and click Next. Now you will be taken to a blank wizard where you can add blocks, much like you did when creating an email blast. Working with contact blocks. You can click within the blocks to make an edit to it, such as writing the text in a text block. Save any adjustments you make within the blocks by clicking the blue Save button. You can adjust elements such as paddings, the size of the block sides, background color, border width, links connected to images, alignment, center, right, left, or images, image shapes, circular, rounded, squares. You can drag and drop elements or blocks within the body of the email to rearrange your message. When you click on any block, a blue sidebar will appear with options to move the block up or down. Delete the block by clicking the trash can icon, and copy and paste the block if you'd like to duplicate the element. When you're happy with your template, click the Finish button. You can always delete unnecessary templates later by viewing the template and clicking on the ellipsis 3-dot menu, which will also give you options to create a copy of the template added to your favorites. Congratulations! Now you know how to add contacts, create email blasts, and autoresponders. Go ahead and have fun creating a template too. Check back occasionally for updates to learn how to get the most out of the other features of our messaging platform. Sign up to our newsletters below.